Right, well, I'm doing it, finally. This is Doug's epic east to west tour. Just left Swaffham. First stop today is Cambridge. It's about 50 miles and we'll see how I fare at the end of that. Yeah, so Cambridge and then onwards towards Dunstable tomorrow. Final destination is Weston-Super-Mare, North Somerset. I'll probably be dead by then, but yeah. Now, I'm not sure about filming. I've got my navigation on Komoot going, so I'm having to film on my phone as well as navigate, so I'm going to be hit and miss about when I can film. But yeah, right, I can't stand here talking to you all day. I've got places to be. I've left early, by the way. It was about 20 past 6 when I left. 20 past 6 in the morning. Give myself plenty of time to get there. Right, onwards. I'm about 2 miles outside West Dereham. I've just hit the A10 in between Downham Market and Ely. As you can see, that is a dangerous road. Now, I thought I'd planned my route to not be on the A10, but I'm looking at it now and it seems to be going down the A10 for quite some time, unless I'm not reading it right. I haven't got my glasses on, so I might not be reading the map correctly. I know a section.
Follow this way for 0.62 miles.
I think it's Hillgate. Is it Hillgate or Hillgate? I don't know. H-I-L-G-A-Y, Hillgate, whatever. Yeah, it's a lovely little spot. Jubilee Bridge. I've actually made better time and progress than I thought I would. So, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. That A10 absolutely terrified me. I ain't going back on that. It's took me down this bridge street, so I haven't got to go back on it. I've got to cross it in a bit, but that's about it. Yeah, so all in all, I'm quietly pleased with myself, pleasantly surprised, I think is the correct term. So yeah, I'm going to get on to Ely. Once I get to Ely, I'm going to have a bit more of a break. I think that's when I'll really have a proper rest and then move on to Cambridge. But I'm going to do a little bit of filming along the way, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. Yes, all in all, not a bad start. Right, where am I now? I haven't got a clue. I know I'm on my way to Ely, so come up to what appears to be a little bridge. Yeah, it keeps going overcast, then the sun comes out, overcast. I've had spots of rain earlier, but nothing to write home about. Yeah, that's the reason why today was one of the longest days, probably. Yeah, I think it's the second longest. It's just over 50 miles, but it's relatively flat. It's, yeah, for a first day, getting those first 50 miles out of the way on flat is an easy way to break yourself in. Because tomorrow, I kind of start hitting the Chilterns, and I'm not looking forward to it. Well, I am, but I ain't. It's only 30 odd something miles. I think it's about 34 miles. So not as long, but certainly harder on the old legs. Just had a guy pull up alongside me on a bike. He's on his way to Boston, Lincolnshire, not Massachusetts. Yeah, he said he's just got over shingles. He's been off the road for 14 days, so he's kind of thrown himself back into it. But yeah, it's nice. You know, it's like a little family thing. They see you pull up alongside, have a little chat. It's beautiful. But we got over the bridge to the river. He was going right, I was going left. So we bid each other adieu. Wished each other well. And the sun's coming out as well. Beautiful. We've just left 10 Mile Bank, and I'm wondering if it's called that because this bank goes on for 10 miles. Sounds like a logical reason for a name. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make better time. It's hard to film when you got to keep stopping, take the phone out of the case it's in that I'm using for navigation, put it in this little handle thing. It's a lot of faff. You people don't understand that. Well, if you do content out on the road, then you do. But look at the view. That's what it's all about, the journey. And the destination. Still we'll get to Ely yet, then Cambridge. Oh, that 10 Mile Bank. It's a nice ride. A bit windy. And towards the end, they start taking it out of me. I need to stop for a minute. Oh, I'm beginning to struggle now. I'm just leaving Littleport on my way to Ely. I was planning on having a bit of a break at Ely, but I've got to have one now. I've got some chicken meatballs I bought yesterday. Just a little light snack to keep me going, because all I had porridge for breakfast about an hour ago when I left Hillgate, whatever. I had a Twix. So yeah, I'm gonna eat these chicken balls now, and if I'm hungry by the time I get to Ely, I'll get something to eat there. I'm not doing too bad time-wise. I'm I'm doing all right, but yeah, this is relatively flat. Tomorrow and afterwards isn't. I can see a problem. Yum yum. Just had some bloke turn up, do a bit of fishing. Yeah, he walked down there. I think he was foreign. He didn't really say much, made a few gestures, smiled. He looked Bulgarian to me. And before anyone starts, yes, I know he's Bulgarian, probably Bulgarian, because I've worked with people from all over Eastern Europe and they've all got a certain look about them. He looked Bulgarian. Could be wrong, but that's my opinion. So yeah, onwards to Ely and down that way. I've had my chicken bites. Let's give me a little bit of energy. Just finishing off my Lucozade Sport that I've had all morning. I've hardly drunk anything. That is it really. So I'm going to finish this off, then I'll be on the water. Once I get to Ely, I'll be over the worst of it. Right, time to move. Right, just in Chesham, I think that's how you say it, in between Ely and Littleport. The sun's come out, it's getting quite hot again. Yeah, I've done about 30 miles, just over 30 miles today. Stop starting, that's in 3 hours, so not too bad, you know. I'm doing all right. So it's probably another what, 20 to Cambridge, but like I said, I'm gonna stop at Ely first. So I just want to get going. It seems like a nice little village. Seems nice. Right, I'll see you on the road. Oh, needed this. I needed a pub or garden, but I don't do food here. I'm not that hungry anyway. I had that big pack of chicken bites, so I should be alright. Alright, well, so far, let me just move this a minute. I've actually impressed myself. I've done better than I thought I would. I've still got 20 miles to go, so there's still a lot left to go wrong. It won't though, it won't. I'm doing really well. When I left Chesham, it started when I left Littleport. My legs were just, they had no strength in them, and I sat down, I had something to eat, chicken bites, had a drink, pushed on, got to Chesham, stopped in that bus shelter. Now when I started off again, my legs, I just didn't think I'd make it. I thought I had something like 5 miles to Ely or something like that, and I carried on going anyway. I pushed on. I went round a bend and I saw the sign up ahead, you know, the yellow boards either way with the 30s on it, and I was like, that's never Ely. And as I got closer, it was, and as soon as I saw that I'd made it to Ely, it gave me a second wind. The jelliness in my legs disappeared, and yeah, it's given me a second wind, a proper second wind. So yeah, I'm so pleased I got here. It's 30 odd miles, so it's over 30 miles, 20 odd miles left to go to get to Cambridge, so I'm going to have this pint. I've got an orange juice in as well, so I'm going to have the orange juice after. I'm only having the 1 pint. You can't be doing more than one, not when you've got a long ride and the sun's in and out, it gets quite hot, then it gets overcast, so you don't really want to be drinking in that. So yeah, all good. Alright, I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm just going to finish this. So I finally left Ely. I could have stayed there actually. Could quite easily just had a drink, found somewhere to sleep. But no, I've got to press on. So I saw a sign a couple of miles back, Cambridge, 15 miles, so I'm saying I'm about 12 or 13 miles outside of that. Doing okay for time. Never had the opportunity to take in the Cambridgeshire countryside before. Normally I'm just driving through it. Granted, it's nice, but the whole country's really nice. The British countryside, in particular, my favourite at the moment. It's lovely, especially at this time of year. So, what's not to like? Still snatching moments to film. It's pretty tricky. Obviously, I've got to keep up with the time. I've got to, limit my stops. Make sure it's safe to film. And this is a quiet road. There's absolutely nothing. Quiet little lake. So yeah, sun's back out again. Let's get the campsite, get set up. That's what I'm going to do. Find a shop or something. Strip the bike down, go for a ride. Right, it's taking me down this track. Looks like a bloody tank's been down here. I've had to take it easy. Mind you, this is kind of lucky because I do need a pee. So yeah, I'm going to go up there, around the corner, spend a penny, have a tinkle, and then carry on. Look at it. I think I'm on that road all the way to Cambridge. Such joy. Yeah, I'm being knackered now. I've well reached my limit. I'm not sure if I'm about 5 or 6 miles outside of Cambridge, but yeah, 50 miles is too much for me. So yeah, now I've got to get on there. Great fun, eh? I was on it earlier, further up the road, and then it's brought me that way, and I thought I was off it for good. I've just checked, no. All the way down to Water Beach. Oh. Right, I'll see you in Cambridge.
Next go straight. Then go straight.
That weather's looking a bit dark, isn't it? Old cloud. It just started to rain. Had a little bit as we came into the top of Cambridge. I don't know where it is now. It's quite welcome actually. Last only little showers, didn't they? Just taking refuge in a bus shelter. I was trying to sort me sat nav out after doing a bit of filming, and it was raining, and of course I've got a cracked screen as well, which don't help, and it was just buggering everything up. It switched off Komoot, the navigation, asked me if I wanted to restart it. So yeah, in this rain. I can't be doing any filming unfortunately, so until we get to the campsite, that is it. Yeah, a lot of bikes around here. Right, I'm on this tow path now. I don't know where I'm going. I think it's taking me up there and around over that bridge. I'm nearly there. Do you know what? I'm at my limit. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. It's got to be nigh on 50 miles today. I left the house at 20 past 6. Oh, excuse me. There's been a lot of stopping though. Little breaks, bit of filming. So yeah, it all takes time. I'm sure there are people that could have just smashed this right out, but not me. So I finally made it. Cherry Hinton campsite in Cambridge, and it's at the arse end of Cambridge. It's not at the top of Cambridge where you come in. It's not in the centre of Cambridge. No. It's at the arse end of Cambridge. It just seemed to go on forever and ever and ever. I was like, this got to be it. It's got to be coming up soon. It's got to be. And I didn't want to keep checking to see how far away it was because I was already running behind. It's got to be out for fuck's sake. There's home. I'm in the tent, little two-man. Now that I used that a couple of years ago, and it was 20 quid from Tesco. I'm sure I bagged on about that before, once or twice, but 20 quid. Now, if it rains, we'll find out if that 20 quid was worth it. Yeah, so I don't know what to do now. I'm absolutely knackered. I've done 50.1 miles from Swaffham down to Cambridge. Not just Cambridge, the bottom of Cambridge. And I forgot plug socket. Not that I can do anything here. I've got an electric hook up there, but I'm on a push bike. I ain't got extension leads and stuff like that, so I might go to a pub, charge up my stuff, have a meal. Really don't fancy MREs tonight. I'm not in the mood for it, so yeah, I might do. Go get a bite to eat. It looked like there was places to eat down the road, so... Oh, excuse me. There's no one here. Apparently there are people turning up on this spot. I'll just show you where we are. So you come down there, where the pegs are, that's where the pitches are. And then obviously mine, and that is it. Yeah, so it's only a small little green here, tucked away. I hope it don't rain tonight, I really hope so. But that ride did kill me. I mean, when I went to the coast, that was 27 miles each way. And that killed me, 27. I surpassed 27. So it means that I'm getting better. That's a positive. But yeah, 50 miles is way too much. Even it was flat. This is probably one of the flattest, if not the flattest, sections of the tour. And I left at 20 past 6 this morning. I did a lot of stopping, obviously, a bit of filming, breaks, things like that. And I got here about 10 to 5. So it's 11 odd hours. But the thing is, it's not so much the time, how long it takes you, it's the fact that you've done it. I've managed it. I'm quite proud of myself. It's no mean feat, 50 miles. I've never ridden 50 miles in my life. That's done. But I'm definitely going to have to rearrange because there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to do that Ridgeway. Only 2 days. Even in 3, excuse me. Even in 3 days, ain't going to happen. So, time to think. Right, I'm back later. Time for a pint. Something to eat. Thankfully they had showers here. So I managed to get cleaned up. I bought 1 set of clean clothes. So yeah, can't be going down a pub humming now, can we? There are standards to uphold. So thoughts on tomorrow? Cambridge to Dunstable. Yeah, I thought it was like 37 miles or something. It's just over 44. And it's a lot of uphill as well. So I'm gonna have to be up at first light, packed up and on the road. I left at 20 past 6 this morning. Even though I did a lot of stopping, I got here at 10 to 5. That was, just over 11 hours. So yeah, and that was without many hills. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's another day. Quick brew before bed. I've got over an early night. I'm going to have to get up, as mentioned earlier, put the cracker on, pack up, hit the road. So I'm going to have a couple of instant coffee, one of those little Nescafe sachets. And then, what's that in the bottom? Oh, what is that? And then I am turning in. And what this lot that are here don't know is that I snore like a fucking fiend. So this will probably be the last video of the day. Ain't got too much done today. I just had to keep pushing, and I can't see tomorrow being any better either, to be quite honest. I've got 45 miles to do uphill. That's why I'm leaving early, and yeah. Damn this midlife crisis.
I was feeling pretty despondent after receiving that message, but you know, it couldn't really be helped. My cousin felt really bad about it, but it was what it was. And I would be lying if I said it didn't affect me much, because in my heart, well, my heart did sink as I was really relying on stopping there to rest comfortably, recharge my power banks, resupply and wash my cycling gear before hitting the Ridgeway. I did look for a room online, but everything I checked out, either in Dunstable or Luton, was fully booked that day. And I was still considering carrying on regardless, but I'd quickly be out of power on the Ridgeway, and if truth be told, I was actually in a bit of pain after the 51 miles I'd ridden the previous day. It didn't take too long before coming to the decision to call the tour off. I had to be realistic. I'd bitten off more than I could chew. And Chloe's message was actually the best thing to happen, as it obviously overestimated my abilities. I sent her a message, pretty much saying this to her, and that she wasn't really to worry about it. I was going to get a train back to King's Lynn. I got packed up and I left the campsite early. I'd never been to Cambridge before, so I decided I'd have a little ride around the centre of it before catching the train. I'd spoken to Hayley later in the morning to tell her of my plan to come home, and she said she'd pick me up from Lynn. This saved me the 16-mile ride home on the A47. Lessons have definitely been learned on this trip, so I don't consider it a complete failure, and I will retrain and replan for a later date. I do plan on making a debrief video, so please look out for it, as I will go over all my failings and successes of the trip.